Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan. Little Joan sleeping. Little Joan sleeping. Oh, poor Joan. Smash like and subscribe. We're going to take a look at Psycho Goreman. I had to review this trailer. With a name like Psycho Goreman, it has to be good. Check out my books, Wokistan, a Novel, and The Pineys. Links in the description, and also the Webcomic Factory at thewebcomicfactory.com. Psycho Goreman. It's a horror movie. Seems a little on the nose, but let's check it out.
You okay, sport?
Is there such thing as monsters?
What's with all the monster talk tonight?
For every child, there is one time,
Is that Mr.
one
Peterson?
adventure,
Mr. Peterman. Is that Mr. Peterman's VO?
and one psycho
Oh,
that makes all their dreams come true.
he's gonna kill everybody if we take him anywhere.
Not unless I tell him to. Bullseye!
For Mimi, that time is now,
What?
and that friend is Psycho Goreman.
Did this movie get made in the 80s and then locked into some kind of vault and was only just recently opened? Because the music sounds 80s and the entire concept sounds 80s. Even the effects scream 1980s to me. It's a very strange movie. That high-fiving is totally 80s. This is a bizarre movie, and I'm not sure I mean, what is it? Is he an alien? Is he like an action figure that's come to life? What?
Or PG for short.
PG. Rated R.
That's pretty funny. I mean, the concept's pretty funny. It's got like kind of a Billy and Mandy vibe to it. The cut of the trailer is weird because it feels very 80s. Does it take place in the 80s? I don't know. And a lot of the costuming is very like bright and crazy brain creatures and everything. There's a lot going on in that. And I think it's low budget. I mean, kind of medium low budget, if you know what I mean. It's not zero money, but obviously they spent some money on the effects and the costuming. And the fact that they have kids in the lead is interesting too, because it's very hard to shoot with kids. There are labor laws that you have to worry about. You can only shoot, I think you can only shoot with kids like 4 hours a day, something like that. It's a real low amount, depending on their age. That's why, they always try to get, for teenagers, they get actors who are just young looking, because then they could ignore those rules and then shoot like a regular day. Psycho Goreman. I'm intrigued. It's the first trailer for Psycho Goreman. I mean, obviously there must be some comedic elements to it, but I'm not quite sure if they're hitting that. It's kind of, I guess they're going for that 80s look to be funny. It's kind of funny to me. It needed like a couple of more, it needed a little more dialogue, I think, to really sell it to me. But it's pretty close. I mean, it's funny with that kid at the end, like, ha ha ha. I'd like to know why she gets the monster or how. Just a little bit of that. I mean, or why he's called Psycho Goreman. It seems like a kid's name. If that's the name she gave him, then that works. So I don't know if I could watch this whole movie. I definitely watch some of it. It would be the kind of movie I'd watch. I'd have to be in a mood for it, but, you know, it's just a silly, crazy movie. Maybe I'd zoom through the boring parts and just get to parts where Psycho Goreman kills everybody. I mean, it could be done, you know, if they follow the Billy and Mandy formula, you know, because it was the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy, and it was Mandy manipulating the Grim Reaper, essentially, because she was the smart one and Billy was just an idiot. And then the Grim Reaper had to be their friend forever after Mandy tricks him. And so I always thought that was a fun concept and a fun cartoon. So maybe this was inspired by that. Interesting.